What's going on YouTube? My name is G Kim. Thanks a lot for stopping by at my channel. I just want to say thank you for everyone for liking the videos, smashing the like button. I totally appreciate it, guys. And I got so many new subscribers, so I just want to say thank you for all the love and support. So today's topic is gonna be really fun for me. Today's gonna be how to choose the right cymbal, how to choose the right cymbal for your style. Okay, I'm just gonna go through the styles of different kind of rides that I have. We're just gonna go through them and talk about the differences of the ride, and hopefully this could help to choose the right cymbal for you, or for the right style for you, because every cymbal is different and every cymbal has a right sound right for you. So why don't we go over today the cymbals that I have. Maybe this could also help you to choose the right cymbal. Okay, so today on my ride, I'm gonna go through my biggest ride to my smallest ride. Okay, this one is my Sabian Artisan 22, and the way that you should always pick a good ride or pick a right cymbal is always looking at the bell. Okay, looking at the bell and looking at how big the bell is and the curvature of the cymbals. Okay, I realized that if you really want a really loud projection kind of cymbal, you definitely need a bigger high bell. Okay, but I noticed for the style of my playing, I like bells that are really a little bit shallow, as you can see. Okay, let me demonstrate what the high bell is. This Artisan is not a ride, but is a really good example of how big the bell is. So the bigger the bell, the easier the cymbal is gonna project. So as a crash cymbal, it kind of does make sense to have a big bell, but it's also the way it's hammered, it makes a big sound. But as you can see, this one is a really high bell. Oh, we got birds outside. Hopefully you guys heard that. Yeah, the weather's changing here in New York. It's nice, and the weather's coming back to, I guess, what was like normal to be, nice in fall and autumn kind of weather. So yeah, to choose the right cymbal, you want to choose a cymbal that has a bell that kind of fits your style. If you really like playing on a bell and you also playing in a rock band that needs to cut through, I will not recommend bells that are a little bit shallow. And also the weight of the cymbal, guys, is so important. I also noticed, like, for many years of playing, the weight of the cymbal is very important. So the lighter the cymbal, it's technically, you're gonna get a lighter sound, huh? Heavier the cymbal, you're gonna get a heavier stick sound. Also, you don't want to bring a really light ride to a concert or to a gig where your cymbal needs to be heard, because that cymbal is gonna disappear. So this one is a 22 Artisan ride, and I love how the bell structure is, and I love how it has so much hammering done. As you can see, if you look closely on cymbals, hopefully I could bring it to you guys. Yeah, if you could see the different hammering styles, there's real small hammering styles and there's really big hammering styles. And there's also hammering from the back too. But I like the style of the hammer that the Sabian Artisan people, the hand hammer and craftsman people uses, is something about this small little hammer that it goes around everywhere. As you guys know, by having more hammering or structure on the cymbal, the sound wave gets a little bit more distorted, as you guys understand. So if the cymbal has no hammering or really straight sheet, it would actually sound nice and clear. But having hammer, it makes the cymbal sound dirty. That's why when people talk about dark cymbals or light cymbals or bright cymbals, that's pretty much what it is. If you really want a dark sounding cymbal, find a cymbal, look around and see if there's a lot of hammering. So this one is a 22 Artisan, Sabian Artisan. Let's see how it sounds, and I'll go through my different cymbals that I have. This 22, I could technically use it anywhere, but it's heavy. But if it's heavy, that means I gotta play a little bit lighter. Or if I really want to bash it, I could really bash it too. This one works really well for, I believe, all kinds of style: rock, funk, jazz. So let's hear how it sounds. Also today I'm using the beautiful Bader Sugar Maple Sweet Ride. It really has a small little tip, almost like a Peter Erskine kind of style tip. But I love how the maple feels on cymbals. So let's see how it sounds. I'm not gonna turn off this mic. So that means I have to really play real soft, because this mic is really loud for my voice. But hopefully it will pick it up. Yeah, it has a really nice dark overtones to it. All right, so that's my 22 Artisan. Sorry, there's gonna be a lot of cymbals going back and forth, so hope you guys don't mind. All right, my next 22 that I love is this one. It's a Zildjian Constantinople 22 bounce ride. As you can see, the bell is big, but it's shallow, so it's not gonna project that crazy. But this rider has a really nice bell too. It has a lot of hammering. It also has cluster hammering that actually, if you ride on the places where actually is cluster hammer, it sounds really good. You guys know I'm not really gonna talk about the lathing of the cymbals, but today I'm just gonna talk about the structure of how cymbals, the cymbals that I kind of like. So this one is, as you can see, the bell is quite big, but it's shallow. So this it also is a 22, and this one is the weight is 2,410 grams. So 22 Zildjian bounce ride. Let's see how it sounds. I love this ride too. I use it on jazz. I could use it on rock too. Beautiful, beautiful ride. That's my Zildjian 22 bounce ride. Sounds real good. You could use it on anything: jazz, rock, funk. And the weight it's a 22, but it's not super heavy. I think that's much lighter than my Sabian. And another 22 that I have is this one. This is a Zildjian K 22. As you can see, it's almost similar, the bell shape of the bounce ride. It has a beautiful patina, makes it look like I found it on someone's grandma's attic or garage. I noticed the cymbal, it's beautiful, has a lot of hammering. This one's quite light too. Yes, much lighter. This one is 2,314 grams, 22 K. I like to use this in anything. I'm sure you guys seen this when I play. it's beautiful. It almost sounds like a flat ride because the bell is so shallow. So hear that. Yeah, so every time, this one is really special because I feel like every time I hit the bell, the whole cymbal resonates with it. Yeah, I love this ride. I will use it on any kind of singer-songwriting kind of style of music, or church music, or even like a southern kind of rock. It will be really cool. But I will not take this to. I will not use this as my primary ride if I was playing like a heavier style rock and roll, or heavier style of music, because the bell is so shallow and the cymbals is really light. It's gonna you're not gonna hear it once you start playing. So I will definitely use this more in a lighter kind of setting. But you could use it anywhere. That's the thing with good cymbals. Good cymbals, you could use it anywhere, and hopefully as a player you could change the style. Hopefully this video doesn't go too long, so I'm just gonna go a little bit faster. So that's my 22 chord. All right, so that's my 22s. I only have three 22s. I guess the Sabian Artisan is the most heaviest, and the medium weight will be my bounce ride, and the lightest 22 will be my crop. So depending on the style of music or the gig, I will bring that. So if it's lighter gigs, I will use the crop. If it's like a little bit more hitting, if I need the ride to cut through a little bit, I would definitely use the Artisan, the 22. But now let's go to the 20s. Okay, here's another 20 that is really versatile. This one is a Zildjian K, the Zildjian K ride. Yeah, it's like a perfect ride. Even though it's a 20, it has some weight to it. It doesn't tell you the weight. I guess the old school ones doesn't do it. Beautiful K. It's a 20, and the bell is almost similar to the styles that I like. It comes up, but it's not really big. It's a little bit more pointier than the other rides I noticed, and the curvature is really straight. It doesn't have that much bowl to it. It's a really solid ride. It's quite heavy for a 20. It's definitely heavier than the Coral 22, that's for sure. This one is excellent. You could use it anywhere. It's heavy enough that it will cut through in loud stages, and it's also nice and not small, but nice and small size, because it's a 20. It's good to use it in small gigs too. So let's see how it sounds. As you can hear it, it has more weight, huh? Like I said, but it's beautiful if you need your ride to cut through. Yeah, the bell is super loud, which is excellent. Even though it's heavy, this ride, even though it's a little bit heavy to the medium size heaviness, it's not super heavy like some like old school earth ride kind of deal. But it's beautiful when you really bash on it. When you put your stick on it and really bash on it, it sounds really good. It has a really nice overtones to it, but it's gonna be really loud, so I'm not gonna do that. But you could really bash it, and it sounds really good. So here's another taste of the 22 ride. I said it wrong. 20 K ride. Yeah, it rings. Beautiful, beautiful ride. But I would use this for like more like a punk rock or blues, something that I know that I could hit a little bit loud and maybe needs a little bit more projection. And if you want your cymbals to cut through, like when you cut through, meaning like if you're playing like a jazz trio, you don't want your ride to be like pingy and cutting through too much. You just want it to be at the back, washy, but still hear the stick definition. This one you could definitely hear all the stick definition. Beautiful, beautiful ride. All right, let's keep on moving. All right, here's another 20. Man, I had this ride for such a long time. I had this since from my school years and my college years to my professional years. Even now, I still have it. It's beautiful. It's a custom dry light ride, 20-inch. As you can see, it's not finished, like laid, so it still has that old like a cymbal that just came out of the oven. So the cymbal is not laid, but it has a lot of hammering. It's cool. I know for a fact that the drummer for Radiohead uses this ride too. It's really nice. I used it honestly when I played jazz. That was my main ride, and it's really dry. So almost sounded like a Tony Williams kind of ride to me. I wish I had a 22 of it, but I think they only make the 21 version of it. But I love the 20. And also like how this one has the little different colors to it. You know, it has like a little bit of the purple, brownish kind of thing. So let's see how this one sounds like. Yeah, real dry. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, it's one of my favorite rides. 20 custom dry light ride K. Beautiful. Big hammer marks and real small hammer marks too. But it's not laid. So it's really nice. It's really dry. Alright guys, we're almost there. Hopefully you guys are still sticking around. Okay. Alright. This is another 20. This is a 20 Korob. As you can see, this one, going back before I move on, this one has the light ride has the smallest bell. I think that's why I love it. You could still like do John Bottom kind of bell patterns to it, but you gotta aim because the bell is real small. The smallest one, I think, from all the rides that I have. Okay, going back to the 20 Korob, it's similar to the 22. The bell is nice and flat, really integrated to the cymbal. It's light enough that you could almost not bend it, but it's malleable, which is cool. So this one is a 20. It is a 1866 grams, 1,866 grams, 20. You could use this in anything, bebop, jazz, small jazz, quartet. Sometimes I even use this as a ride, not as a ride, as a crash, because it's so beautiful. Guys, all rides and all cymbals should be crashable and rideable, okay? That's the good way of picking good cymbals. But this one is a 20 Korob, heavily hammered, laid. The bell seems a little bit on half laid. Still has the old school stuff. So this was also similar to the 22. They made is a modern cymbal, but it makes it sound like it's really vintagey, 60s, 70s, even 50s, kind of sounding old Zildjian cymbals. Yeah, beautiful cymbal. You could use this for. I will take this for like honestly for like wedding gigs. Even though it has a small bell, it projects really well. It's still crashable. So if you don't want to bring too much cymbals, but you still want to have a ride and a good crash, definitely this one is one of those crash ride kind of deal. Okay, I think I got one more ride. And this one is my smallest ride that I have. Oh my gosh, I bought this. Do you guys know about this brand? Grandmaster Turkish cymbal. I bought this when I used to work at Samash. They had this and it's hand hammered, handmade, and it has some rivets to it. Grandmaster 18 crash, but I also use it as a ride. So here. Yeah, I love the rivets. Yeah, here it is. That's my last ride that I kind of, even though this is a 18-inch crash, I use it as a ride. So this is my jazzy 18 with rivets. I love to play this with brushes because it has a nice little rivets last forever. But you could also play real soft, and that rivet will just keep on going. It's beautiful. I also noticed that the bell is the the style that I like. It's not too big. It's kind of low bell. I guess that's the style I like. I like low bell cymbals. Um, Hopefully, this will help a little bit of choosing the right cymbal for you guys. There's so many brands. There's so many good cymbals. Pisces, Mino, so many cymbals. But it takes time, guys. You know, it takes time to choose the right one. That's what I have quite a lot of rides because, you know, you could never really find one ride that will do everything. You know, because you know every style of music is different. So according to the music that you're playing and according to the room and according to how hard you want to play, you know, you got to choose the right cymbal for that night. You know, cymbals are like tools. You know, you want to bring the right tools. If you want to hammer a really small hammer, you don't want to bring your slash hammer, you know, bang on it. You want to bring a small hammer. Same thing if you need to, you know, hammer a concrete nail, you don't want to bring a small little hand hammer. You want to bring something that is big enough that you will have some power. Same thing goes with rides. I think if you're playing on bigger stages and if you're playing with a guitarist or any musicians that has amplification, you know, I would recommend that you will definitely choose a little bit heavier to medium weight cymbals. And if you're playing really light jazzy or cafes or small little trios with the singer, you know, bring a lighter one so you don't have to worry about your cymbals being too loud. Yeah, so use the cymbals to your favor so you don't have to work too hard, you know. So that's pretty much it, guys. I totally appreciate you guys for sticking around this long. I know it's been a little longer than usual. And today I didn't get to play that much either because I just wanted to talk about the cymbals and you know help you guys to choose the right one. So yeah, that's the fun of being a drummer. You know, it's going through the process of finding your tone, finding your sound, and sooner or later you're gonna find rides or cymbals that you like, and you always want to bring it for your gig. You know, so that's pretty much it for today, guys. Hopefully this helped you guys a little bit of choosing the right cymbals for your style of music. Okay, guys, and thank you again for smashing the like button, and for all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing, and we'll keep on doing it. And yeah, this week hopefully you guys are waiting for the drum cover of the week. Is coming soon, guys, so stay alert. All right, guys, I'm signing off for today. My name is G Kim on drums. Thanks for stopping by, and have a good one. Peace.